The modern bridal bouquet has evolved into an expression of the bride and groom themselves. Greenery can make or break your bouquet. Hey there, it's Jessica with Soulflower University. Greenery to a bouquet is like spices to a soup. So, today we're going to be talking about 3 different aspects of the greenery. We're going to be talking about the color, we're going to be talking about the size, and then finally we're going to be talking about the different types of greenery. And if you stick around to the finish, I'll give you some extra goodies. So, let's go! Greenery comes in a rainbow of colors, from white to black. It's truly a sea of greenery. Red, yellow, green, orange, and everything in between. Greenery is like the spice of the bouquet. It's what pulls everything together. Consider what color your flowers are of your bouquet before deciding on the hue of the greenery. Do they tend to be more light or do they tend to be more dark? And then also, do you want your flowers to pop out or do you want your flowers to more blend into the greenery? Another thing to consider is how much greenery is going to be in your bouquet. I've seen brides have everything from no greenery to lots of greenery. All of this is going to affect the feel of your bouquet. If you want to create a dramatic impact, pair lighter flowers with darker greenery, or vice versa. More mid-range hues combined with mid-range greenery will create a more garden-like feel. Another option is to combine lighter greenery and lighter flowers to create a softer feel. The type of greenery that you use will depend on how realistic you want your bouquet to appear. Greenery with lots of color variation will more closely resemble nature. Solid color foliage, on the other hand, will appear artificial or stiff at times. Black or gold leaves will undoubtedly give off the fact that you're using a synthetic bouquet, but it could just be what you need to complete your desired look. The size of the foliage is the next consideration. In terms of size, there are lots of options. There are 2 things I would like to consider. The first thing would be the size of the leaves. The second consideration would be the number of leaves per sprig or how much volume it adds. Going back to the first one, you can find everything from small little baby's breath and broom blooms to big old jungle leaves and pampa grass. A typical bouquet will have a mixture of small and medium to large greenery. Jungle leaves and pampa grass fit into the extra large category and won't necessarily be in every bridal bouquet. But if you're going for a jungle theme or a really large boho bouquet, then you probably will include those. A mixture of small and medium greenery is great for adding dimension and texture and will fill out your bridal bouquet. As far as bulk or thin greenery, vines are the most bulky greenery of them all. Vines are great for creating a cascade bouquet. A cascade bouquet is a bouquet that hangs down over the top of the bride's hands in a teardrop shape. Another type of greenery would be baby's breath and wheat stalks, and this thin greenery is really great for adding just a pop of color and a little bit of texture. Another popular thin greenery is called a eucalyptus, and a eucalyptus is used to add just a little bit of height, and it also adds a little bit of texture. Filler flowers are also considered greenery. Filler flowers are just little tiny flowers that can be added into the bouquet. They can be added into spots where maybe you don't want the traditional green, or they can also be used in bouquets where you don't have any greenery at all to fill in those gaps that would normally just stay there. All this talk about greenery probably has you really excited to go and get greenery. But wait, before you go and buy that greenery, make sure you stick around to the end, because in that bonus content, I'm going to be diving into where you can get your greenery and how to shop for it best. So let's keep going. The last thing that I wanted to talk about before my bonus content is the types of greenery. So the first type of greenery is fresh greenery, and everyone is familiar with that, and it is actually something that you can use with your solar flowers. The only downside to using fresh greenery is that you will have to throw it out like normal. You can keep your solar flowers, but you'll have to throw the greenery out after your event. Another greenery is faux greenery. Faux greenery is just that fake stuff that you find everywhere. However, faux greenery has actually gotten really good the past few years. And if you look around, you can actually find some faux greenery that looks really realistic. And so if you're looking for some greenery that lets you keep your bouquet forever, but still has that real look to it, faux greenery is a really good option for you. Dry greenery is just what it sounds like. It's greenery that's been dried. The cool thing about dried greenery is actually that you can prepare some yourself if you'd like. You could take greenery that you find around your yard, or maybe even greenery that you found in the grocery store and then hang it upside down and then use it in your bridal bouquet. Dried greenery also has the benefit of lasting a while, and so when you combine it with Sola flowers, it's another way to have a bouquet that lasts a while. Dried greenery also has its own mood. It tends to have kind of like a western boho feel. And so if that's something that you're going for, this might be a really great option for you. The last type of greenery I want to talk about is actually really interesting. It's called preserved greenery. Preserved greenery is called that because it's preserved in glycerin. Yes, glycerin, the same thing that we use to soften our flowers. The interesting thing about this is that what you do is you take fresh cut greenery and you place it into a greenery water mixture, mostly glycerin, but a little bit of water, and you let the leaves suck up the glycerin and replace the water in their leaves with glycerin. And it preserves the leaves and keeps the leaf structure mostly intact. And so this is actually some preserved greenery that I did myself. You can purchase preserved greenery, and it is an option, or you can do it yourself, which could be a really cool way to add a personal touch to your own bouquet. Now, because I want you to have the best bouquet that you can, I've added this bonus content where I talk about the places where I've gotten my own greenery and the best places to find each kind of greenery. So let's jump into that. There are many big box businesses that sell fake plants. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, and Walmart are the most popular stores. Hobby Lobby is by far the greatest. You can see the sheer quality and quantity of foliage available. Hobby Lobby is my favorite place to go for faux greenery. Every other week, they offer a sale on the greenery. It's so simple to get a good deal. All you have to do is shop the sales, which are every other week. Then there is also Walmart, but Walmart has fewer choices. However, their prices are a little bit cheaper than Hobby Lobby, so it's kind of a switch off. Michael's and Joann's aren't my favorite place to shop for greenery, and it's because their greenery tends to be overpriced, and you can usually find the same greenery at Hobby Lobby. Also, where I live, Hobby Lobby is way closer than Michael's and Joann's, so that might be part of my reasoning there. Another option is to browse on Amazon. I would caution though that Amazon's fake greenery is kind of a hit or miss. Sometimes I've had some arrive with a strong odor and I've had to scrub them clean to get it to stop smelling. So that's kind of a thing. And also it's a hit or miss whether it comes looking convincingly real. Hobby Lobby sells dry foliage, and they have the largest in-store collection I've seen any place, but you're probably going to have better luck going to the Sola flower suppliers themselves. They have a lot of good dried foliage options, and if you shop their sales, you can usually get a pretty good price. As far as preserved greenery, I've seen some on Amazon. I can't vouch for how good that is, but honestly, I would turn to the Sola flower suppliers again. They've got a lot of really cool preserved greenery, and it can come in a lot of different colors and a lot of different options. And again, they have sales, and usually they have sales pretty often around wedding season, trying to bring in buyers. So you could pull in a really good loot. Finally, as far as fresh foliage, I have actually never personally bought fresh foliage myself. I've only ever been a solo flower florist, and I've never really had to work with that. But I have heard that you can get greenery from your local florist, or I've also seen on Sam's Club website that they have greenery packs on there, and it looks like a pretty good deal. I can't say how good the greenery is from personal experience, but the reviews seem to say that it works really well and you get a lot. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for today. And if you will please hit the like and subscribe button down below if you found this video helpful, that will help me grow my floral empire of awesomeness. And until next time, stay creative. Bye!